The fog rolled thick and heavy over the abandoned village of Eldermoor, shrouding the cracked cobblestones and withered facades in a spectral blanket that whispered of days long forgotten. Graham, a weary traveler seeking shelter, felt a chill crawl down his spine as he stepped into the village square, where an ancient well, overgrown with twisted ivy, stood like a grave marker. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and something sweeter, more cloying, like rotting fruit. Grain glanced around and, spotting a dim light flickering from one of the derelict houses, hesitated. The faint glow flickered like a heartbeat, and he felt an inexplicable pull to its source, as if the very shadows of the village beckoned him closer. As he approached, he heard whispers, low, melodic, yet laced with a sorrow that thrummed through the air like a distant lullaby. "Help us," they seemed to sing, and every word was tinged with desperation. He reached the door, its wood splintered and aged, and pushed it open, only to be met by darkness swallowing the fragile glimmer of light. Inside, the musty air hung heavy, crowded with sorrowful memories. His footsteps echoed like a drum against the warped floorboards, flooded with an eerie stillness that pressed against him. In the corner, the flickering light emerged again, revealing an old, tarnished mirror, reflecting not just his form, but shadows that danced behind him. Faint figures, translucent and sorrowful. Graham's heart raced as these apparitions started to surface. Faces twisted in silent pleas, reaching out with outstretched hands. He turned to flee, the whispers now rampant, enveloping him like a shroud, growing louder. "Stay with us," they cried. The walls of the room seemed to thrum, pulsating with life, as if responding to their cries. In panic, he lunged for the door, only to find it sealed tight, the wood now solid as stone. "Join us," the shadows whispered, their fingers brushing against the back of his neck, cold as grave soil. Graham could feel their despair, coiling around his mind, numbing his resolve. He stumbled back toward the mirror, drawn by their haunting beauty, a yearning too powerful to resist. As he reached the glass, he saw not his own reflection, but the hollowed eyes of the lost souls inside, crying out to him from an existence tangled in despair. The light brightened, seizing him, pulling him closer until he was swallowed by the glass itself, his body melding into the cold surface. The next day, a new flicker of light emerged in Eldermoor. Travelers passed, hearing laughter and whispers echoing through the husks of buildings, unaware that the village had gained a new voice. A solitary figure, now trapped within the grasp of the mirror, turned his gaze to the door, already longing for the next unfortunate wanderer to stir the whispers alive again. A symphony of sad songs that would never end.